Welcome back. We are here to play. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave by Martin S. We're playing sorry, this is another series that I'm playing in, and this one I'm subtitling, I believe, Strange World, and this is part two. So, as I was saying to the other group, this is a reminder that this is a GM-less game or GM full game, however you want to consider it. So if at any point you feel that you want to introduce like a new NPC of some sort, like a new guest or a new anomaly or staff member, because it seems appropriate for the place and time that we're in, please feel free and do so. Like if you don't feel that your particular PC is appropriate, then it's perfectly fine to introduce somebody new. And you do have access to the other character sheet for the other group. So if you want to kind of like say that their character has like made a cameo appearance, you can do that. So that's an offer. And then once the Thursday group is done, which they will be in 2 weeks, then I'll throw their sheet in here so you can sort of like see their stuff. I might even do it earlier. I'm not even sure yet. But anyway, just wanted to make that known because it's like sometimes some people feel like even though I'm facilitating, they feel a little bit hesitant about jumping in and just creating somebody new when I love creating NPCs. I have no problems doing that. However, I mean, like if you feel like you want to jump in and be somebody new and different, hey, why not? So go ahead and do so. All right. This game like builds it in for that sort of thing, especially this kind of game because the hotel has room for many things and people. So, and then also I wanted to remind everyone about the presence of the Miro board, which there are 3 games that didn't seem to have this room in the character keeper itself, so I had to slap them on the Miro board because of the nature of the games. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so we can kind of go over what those are. 2 of these games can be done or should be done in between sessions, so that's why I wanted to make a mention of it now, early on, so you can have fun with it, like while we're playing the series. Too much time on my hands or a bulletin board. This is the single shared document that everyone can add to. And it's basically where Hotel California has an information board and an event calendar. Okay. And basically what it is that in between the sessions, you can take your chance once per day, whatever day or days that you want to do so. You can take as many of these actions as you like. You can add or reschedule an event on the event calendar. You can respond to or comment on someone else's posted item. You can post a personal note to someone else in the hotel. You can post a classified ad looking for a specific item, service, whatever. Post a flyer or brochure for an upcoming hotel event. Advertise a service offered by someone up in the hotel. Or add something else not covered here in the bulletin board, okay? So, as you can see, some people have actually added some things from the other series, so feel free and take a look, see if you want to add to it. They're going to be having an Equinox gala party, cocktail hour, next week, so we'll see how that goes. But again, if you want to add to the events or any of the notes to the board, please feel free and do so. And again, that's done in between sessions. So that's not a game that you would pick in the session itself. The other game that is played outside of the sessions is called Private Eyes or Tracking a Mystery. So this blank board is for essentially a thread board, right? You could put like pictures, you can put down like a little articles or whatever that you want to put down, like a murder board, and then start drawing threads from one to another, make connections. And essentially it's establishing a public archive that you are not your characters, you are archivists, right? You have heard about certain things about the hotel or certain things about a character that you've heard about associated with the hotel, and you are playing archivist, you are playing archivist characters that are chasing after like this particular mystery or thing that you're investigating, and you are essentially using the board to track it. And these little boards underneath would be for each individual mystery. Like I've just put it on there just to help each of you, if you have something in particular that you're trying to figure out or like track, then you don't have to like slap it all on the mural board and then make it on the individual blank board and then make that too messy. I mean, if you want to chase down a particular mystery, then you can pick one of these like smaller boards down here and then move the post-it notes or make notes however you like. Okay, so taking turns if you want to play it outside of the session. You can add items to the archive that track notable events in the hotel as they happen in real time. These could be staff reports, informal notes, audio recordings, journal entries, candid photos, transcribed TV broadcasts, or anything else. So you can also add links to something, links to YouTube videos or what have you, or, again, add any kind of ephemera you choose to the mural board through this particular game. Alrighty. And that's, again, done between session. The one game that can be picked during the session is Dancing in the Dark. And this, as you see, is where people go on an expedition. Anyone can play. You describe the discovery of an unexplored area of the hotel. You can check out a cordoned off wing. You can check out the basement. You can check off a floor that hasn't been opened for some time, that sort of thing. So you would basically roll a die, pick one of these post-it note, which represents the room that you're starting from, and you're looking into it, seeing how many doors it has, and then what kind of place is it? Is it a passageway? Is it a hospitality room? Is it accommodation? Is it anomalous, leisure, or something secret? So, and then you go from there. So you would explore it, mention what's in it, and you could have a scene in it. So, and you can even play a mini game in it if you want to extend the experience in that particular room even further, right? So just adding to that particular board, and we can extend that board even further. So, I mean, like, don't feel like you're hemmed in by just those post-its, right? I mean, but people have been in the on the map already, and if you recall from the bigger description or the bigger blurb that I had of the hotel, billiard room comes up often. So you already see that there's 2 billiard rooms in there. So if there's more, no problem. I just want to make a mention of that. Okay. So again, if you want to pick Dancing in the Dark as your game of choice for the session, that's fine. Okay. So that is an option for you. And the other 2 games played in between. Alrighty, so just wanted to share that. So hopefully with all that, you've had ample time to figure out what game you wanted to play, Nicolas. So, and with whom?
Okay, so I've chosen to play a game of Staying Alive or
Oh,
Chase.
ooh, okay. Who do you want to? Are you being chased or are you chasing someone?
So I'm asking Sirano to be the chaser and me
Okay.
being the quarry.
Ooh,
Okay. Why am I
Uh,
chasing you? Just for giggles
because
or?
of I think because of a misunderstanding.
Okay, yes. Okay, that's fair.
Last time I recalled a dream about um that Remi had about a phone call. Uh, and Remy has the impression that the people after him know he is in the hotel.
Okay.
So he thinks somebody is after him. And
Oh.
when he gets out of his room, at the room a little further in the hallway,
Mm-hmm.
there is Cyrano who
Mm-hmm.
is knocking at another door, asking
Mm-hmm.
for protons because you are looking for
Mm-hmm.
protons.
Exactly.
Uh, but Remi doesn't hear what Sirano is looking after. The only thing he sees is your gun, your raid gun, laser gun you have.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
So he thinks you're a hired gun coming to get him. And he starts running. And because Sirano sees that someone is running from him, maybe it's someone who has protons.
Or maybe there's a reason that person is running from him, and
Yes.
that who knows? Let's find out. Hey, wait a minute.
Yes.
Probably won't shoot at you. You know? Who knows
So,
how this chase goes? Yes, it's fine.
Yes.
Okay.
Mads, do you want me to read the rules of the game?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
So staying alive or a chase. Setup. Only you and your chosen partner play. Choose who is hunter, so Sirano, and who is a quarry, Remi. Ask your partner how the chase began. What is your history with each other? Does the chase start fast or begin slow, building to a crescendo as you progress through the hotel? So I didn't ask you how the chase began, but if you're okay with what
I'm absolutely okay with that. That you feel threatened, and that Sirano, somebody's running from him, and he has been at war and has his own kind of paranoia stuff, and somebody's running. That means that could be something connected to the void. Who knows? I mean, Remi looks a little like the void people might look, even because of this. Let me look at Remi here. Yeah, because he is kind of there's not a lot of color popping in what he wears and stuff like that. And that's typical of the void people. Wear a bright scarf and you're not a void person, but this way, you might be a void person and you're running, so that's suspicious. And also, what the hell? And also, hey, running, that's something Cyrano can do. That's better than knocking on doors and looking for protons.
During the chase, anyone may ask for additional details about the landscape, what's ahead and behind, and what course the chase may take. Conducting the chase. The quarry conducts the chase. First, say where you're going, what safe destination in the hotel is your end goal. Why do you think you will be safe there? And if you don't know yet, that's okay too. Lead the hunter through a series of 4 challenges and admissions. Choose freely. Through the third must be an admission. During the chase, you and your hunter will gain coins representing the distance you've gained on each other. Ending the chase, after 4 turns, unless you choose an option that ends the chase early, compare coins. If you have more coins than your hunter, you break away and escape. And then there is the options for the challenges, admissions, and the ending.
I created 2 columns, one for Remi and one for Sirano to track coins.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so where do you think is safe, Remi?
I think we're in the... don't know which level of the hotel we are, but we are far away from the common places, the restaurant, the billiards rooms near the fire, stuff like that. Even if there are billiards rooms everywhere. But my main goal is to get to the ground floor where the restaurant is, because there will be people there and I'll be safer. And first, I have to choose the challenges and admissions. I slide into an elevator just as the doors close. I think at first, Remi is just fast walking when he's getting out of his room, with many looks behind him, and that's maybe what's is alerting Sirano. And as he's getting to the end of the corridor, he starts to a little run, and as soon as he get to the corner, he sprint to get to the elevator, which is some 20 meters away. He's not sprinting silently. He's making I think it's wood carpeted floor, and I have very noisy shoes.
Cyrano, what about the lights cast in the hallway makes it seem that when Remi looks back at you, like worried and like, starts to run, what is it about the hallway light that makes his eyes look like the void people's?
I think Remi wears glasses, right? And I think
Yes.
there are reflections of those lights in the glasses. You can't see his eyes. That is totally incidental, but it is also very typical of void people. So yeah, no, void people, bad.
All right, so go ahead and
Okay,
throw heads
I
or tails.
need to throw, right? It's
Yeah.
me.
Yes.
Yes, I will throw. Yeah, I rolled the good one. Yes, yeah, you slide into the elevator, but you know what? Sirano's used to spaceships and clunky spaceships at that, so he just kind of forces the door and jumps in and grabs the cable and slides down and lands with a thud on the top of the elevator. He is smiling actually because this is kind of fun, even though it's a void person or whatever. But you know,
Remi, what about the lights of the shaft of the elevator make Cyrano's laugh or grin sound manic and sinister?
I think there is the shaft. Don't know how to say. The shaft space makes all sounds do some weird echoes, and it's like many voices at the same time will be getting this noise, and I see just shadows above me where he is. So I'm looking closely to where he is and always moving inside the shaft to avoid being shot at or something like that.
Next challenge.
Um,
Or admission, whatever.
yes, I think I pass through a dark room with plenty of opportunity to hide or obscure my path. Follow me if you want, but through and tails you have to painstakingly backtrack to find me, and I gain wine coin. Um, so you mentioned earlier that there is a ball which is coming soon for the equinox, a party, right? The ballroom for this party is getting set, but it's not completed yet. So I get into this room, and there is decoration, tables, but no lights yet. It's still in the dark, and I get there, and maybe I hide. I hide behind what would be a chocolate fountain.
oh no. Okay, I think I will try to find you in this dark, weird room, ballroom. Oh God, no. No, I don't make it. You gain a coin. I get a little confused by the whole ballroom thing. I think Cyrano remembers all the balls that happened when he was younger with his family and gets a little distracted. Maybe looks at some fine china that reminds him of his home. Like, is that the crest of House Quinlan? Looks like it. He really gets he's distracts easy.
So Remi gets the 1 coin.
Yeah,
Okay.
Remi gets the coin.
Got it. I'll put it.
Uh,
I added it to the column.
I don't think I get a coin.
Yeah, you do because I lose your
See,
trail, so
yes.
you get the
It was
coin.
me who can gain a coin.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. This third challenge or this third try has to be an admission.
Yes, I come to a dangerous climb or leap, and I hesitate to steal myself. And this time it's me needs to throw. Let me catch dice somewhere. Up, oh, coin. The tails. So on the tails. Oh, on tails, nothing. It was on heads that you appear behind me. So no gain from each other, but the idea is I get outside of the ballroom. We are not yet at the ground floor. We are maybe at the second floor, and the corridor leads to a balcony. There is a large rounded stairs which leads to the ground floor, but they are far away from where I am, and I lean on the balcony to maybe get down easily. I see there is a green lush. There is a on the ground floor, so I jump and target that bush to soften my fall.
Yeah, I think I've maybe picked up your trail again. Mainly because of the hardwood floor. I hear the steps, they echo. And balcony getting down. That can't be that hard, right? I mean, okay, there's gravity here. I'm aware that gravity is bad on the joints if you jump down from somewhere. But on the other hand, how deep is it? It's not that deep. Yeah, I do jump, but I kind of I don't. I was maybe a little overconfident on my ability to smart gravity. Uh, yeah, fall. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just I think it just scraped my elbow or something, but I need a moment to gather myself.
And for the final one, I would choose.
Just before that,
yes.
What during the chase makes you feel like the hotel is also part of the chase?
In my mind, I already get to this balcony, but the stairs were much closer last time I get here. This time it's like the hotel wanted me to jump by making the stairs farther.
Okay, nice.
Can I also answer that? Because
Yes,
I
please.
have the feeling that, yeah, gravity is weird here. Gravity shouldn't have worked like it did when I jumped. This might be in Sirano's head. And also, it's weird that I found him again. I lost him fair and square in the ballroom. And then I came out and I heard the steps. That is odd. Maybe the hotel doesn't like the void. I mean, it protected me. It sheltered me from their agents before. It's good.
And for the last one, I will offer the opportunity to Sirano to gain coins. I've come to a dead end, and I have to get past you to escape. You have to throw Sirano, and on heads, you cut me off, and you gain 2 coins. I think I've lost a bit myself by getting that high jump, and when I get out and for continue my path, I get to in the direction of the closed swimming pool, and I just find myself cut because the door to the swimming pool is closed. There is maybe some places like to hide, but there is only one way out, and it's getting back. So you have to.
No, you have to throw. It says throw.
I have.
Yes, this is an admission, and admissions you throw. And if you throw heads, then I cut you off.
And you get. And it's tails.
Oh, no, okay. So I don't cut you off.
You don't cut me off.
No, I think I actually hesitate because this is a trap. Clearly, you're in a dead end. Come on. I wasn't born yesterday. So I debate rushing in, but then the little voice in my head says, no, Sirano, don't always rush in. That is not a good idea. It sounds like Cavascado, so I listen to it. And I hesitate. And then you can rush past me, and I'm like, this wasn't a trap. This was actually a dead end. Oh, come on, Cavascado. I listened to you one time. And I probably say that out loud. The one time I listened to him.
And when I get back, I can't find you anymore. And I think I escape right now. But in my mind, I have to get relocated to another room because now you know where I crash. And if you're looking for me, you will just ambush me at my room.
Absolutely. I know now that you are an agent of the void. I have to find you again.
So I'm heading to get a new room, and also getting the little leaves and dirt I got by my jump out from my suits.
Do you go and seek Elias out? Because I mean, like, you know, being a concierge, I mean, like, you know, do you ask him to really?
Yes. Yes. I invent some bullshit excuses, like maybe noises in the walls or stuff like that. And I would like to change my room.
Elias, how do you accommodate him? Yeah.
Noises in the walls, right? Yeah, we'll probably have to send some of the handyman over there to figure out what's going on. It's been a while since you had an incident related to that. Anyway, of course, we can send you maybe a couple floors up. Would that be agreeable?
Yes. It would be perfect. Perfect. A couple of stairs up is just what I need. I will grab my stuff, and you tell me which room I need to get, and I'll get there.
I think Madame Walmsley is off to the side, and she overhears this, and I think she sees how uncomfortable you look, and she says,
since he's going to be there anyway, would you like Carlos, the handyman, to perhaps bring your things to the new room for you?
If that's no difficulty for him, yes.
Elias, I think that's something that can be managed.
Yeah, of course. We have porters for that kind of thing, right?
Yes, I can grab Toby, one of the porters, to help Mr. Fonteneaux move his things. You look like you'd rather perhaps take a little spot of relaxation in the lounge, perhaps.
that would be very helpful to my heart is pounding right now. I just got a bit in a hurry to get to the ground floor, and a little bit of relaxation would be just on top.
Must be some
I think
terrifying noises in those walls for you to have run all the way there. But
I think the hotel exterminator shows up at that time. Because noises in the walls must be mice or other vermin. Snakes, maybe. Centipedes. Could it have been centipedes, sir? I will exterminate them.
Yes, centipedes. Yes, it looks, earth sounds like that. Yes.
Yes.
Centipedes.
They get everywhere. I shouldn't tell you. I'm sorry, Miss Momsey. I'll go
everywhere.
Well, no. That wasn't an exaggeration. That's okay. What I'm for. I'm Arnold. I'm the exterminator. Okay. I will exterminate these. I will go and exterminate the thing out of them.
Yes, please let Arnold know where your room is, Mr. Fonteneaux, and he'll investigate if it is possibly a vermin problem.
Okay, perfect. I get my stuff, get out of there, and let you do your exterminate things.
Yes, and you can see Arnold with a flamethrower. he's tiny, I have to say. God, like, he's a tiny man with a giant flamethrower and this odd little look in his eyes that, well, yeah, he's not maybe he's very much in love with his job.
Oh my gosh. All right, hold on a second. Let me just hold on. Let me make a new tab because these guys are just starting to be darling. Hold on a second. NPCs. I can do this. Let's see. Okay, so Arnold, exterminator, tiny, and anything else you want to write about him in the notes. But I mean, like, I'll fix this and then give a way to add more details. But name, position, or like position, whatever, and description, and then add whatever you'd like for the NPC tab. I'll have to add this because I know we have some NPCs in the other series as well. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, amazing. And that was the chase. Joe, it is your turn to pick a game.
Hey, I was thinking of Time After Time.
Time after.
And to have everyone on it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so let me read the setup.
Sure.
So it's Time After Time or a memory. Setup. Set the scene with your chosen partners. Decide which part of the hotel you're in and what you're doing at the moment you begin to notice things aren't the same. Other players may dream freely if it makes sense for their characters to be there. What part of the hotel's history, or your own history, are you now seeing? What questions could this flashback answer for you? What might the hotel be trying to convey by showing you this?
And I just want to point out that with one of the other groups, it doesn't have to be the same flashback, right? It doesn't have to be the same thing happening that we all see. It could be same place, maybe, but then it starts off in the same place, but maybe we see different things. So,
right. So, what do folks think of which part we should be?
Maybe in the restaurant. We were all going there anyway, and it's either that or we are all looking at, for whatever reason, the elevator, some elevator thing. Could be also interesting.
The only reason I would hesitate on doing the restaurant thing is because there's a breakfast there's a breakfast game, so that could be more fun to reserve for that. could be a lounge. It could be in an enclosed garden.
In a billiard room.
Billiard room is also a mini game, but there's so many billiard rooms. I mean, like, we could do whatever the hell we want.
Yeah.
Oh, do we think that somehow, like, we fast forward to a time where, like, the misunderstanding is gotten over, and Cyrano and Remi are sort of starting to rack up for a billiards game, and then, like, something happens.
Or we could not fast forward and they could have very tense interactions, not wanting to duck it out in front of others.
Yeah, because that would be impolite.
Yes.
I guess. Can't do that. I mean, I can't confront someone. He may be a void agent.
Oh,
They could infect other people.
right.
That's the main thing. They could
Right.
infect. They can infect me.
And if I'm around people, I know I'm safer with a hired gun, and I can study him and maybe learn about him. So
we're thinking like a lounge, maybe? I don't know. I mean,
lounge. I like the idea of the elevator.
okay.
The elevator, okay, that's
wow.
an interesting part of the hotel.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Because it's like elevators have reflective surfaces too, so maybe we're like all seeing something different in the reflective surfaces.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that could be neat. All right. So yeah. Yeah, like we're all stuck in the elevator together. I mean, like Lyterdansing has appeared and for some reason has decided to join you all. Like maybe it's Elias is going to search something out, and then like the others just kind of join in, and then Lyterdansing just decides, okay, I'm gonna like join the elevator to a different floor, and not just phase through walls like they could possibly do. So who knows? But yeah, all four of us are in the elevator for some weird ass reason. But yeah, I think something happens. Like what? Paint the scene. Like what detail of the elevator as we're riding that shows that the hotel is shifting, something different.
How do you folks envision the hotel normally? Like, what kind of age do you what kind of architecture do you think the hotel has normally?
I don't know what age it is, but I keep seeing like the decorations being like very fan-like, like very like curvy, very like like very curly Q kind of like decorations, with like not marble, like the alabaster plaster kind of like things that just like look very ornate, right? So that's the kind of decorations I picture. But then again, Lyterdansing's been here for quite some time, so I mean, like probably seen it in all its different eras. So
I think that's the thing, right? When we get into the elevator, it looks like this very ornate and maybe somewhat modern thing. And then right as it's going up, there's it jolts, the light flickers, and now the whole elevator looks like it's from 100 years earlier. It's a little bit more bare than before. Let's see, 100 years. So probably it's all metal and it's kind of open, like you can see the walls a bit more because yeah, I think they used to be almost like these jails that you would be pulled up, right? So that's it.
like the cages, like the ornate cages.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been in a hotel like that. It was always an adventure to
Yep.
go up the lift.
And they're very rickety. They're very like
Yeah.
yeah. And Lyterdansing will just make a comment as we're riding. It's like, looks like the hotel has had a little hiccup.
Yeah, nothing to worry about. It likes to remember some good old times from time to time.
I mean, I like it. It reminds me of the first frigate I was ever serving on. We had cages like that. Not as a mate, though. And kind of looks slant-wise at Remi. There's any reaction to this first frigate. Probably not.
Now let's.
I think Remi is concentrated on he is watching closely about Sirano and also about the numbers. I don't know. It's maybe if the elevator has age back, it's not a button panel with all the numbers, but it's like a wheel with a lever that is getting up, and is looking at it closely. Maybe it's like hypnotized by the rhythm of the lever.
I think the camera actually like will like zoom in on it and like, you know, follow it like tick 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 as it goes up, and I think it hits 13 and then like dings open. And even though it's open, like it's a cage, right? I mean, like, you know, we should be able to see everything as we're going up. It's like we don't, or it seems to be very fuzzy. And then as it opens the double doors of the elevator cage opens, like, you know, we open out into what looks like a rooftop party. And it's a wide rooftop. Like, it's hemmed in by like all these different plants that shouldn't be able to be grown together. I mean, yeah, I mean, like obviously rooftop, potted plant, whatever. But I mean, like in terms of like climate, in terms of like weather and stuff like that, they should not be able to be together at all. You know, trees and plants and such. And the weather above us is very.
Is this a greenhouse more than an
Yeah, I
urban
think it's more
rooftop?
of a greenhouse because you can't tell what it's like. Even though it's like windows, it's like it just looks like gray. You can't tell
And it's
what's going on.
hot and wet inside the greenhouse.
But it's still comfortable. Like, you know, we're still like, you know, we're still okay to be in here. Like we're not like automatically hot and sweating, you know, when we're in this place. And then I think among this party, we are we're able to see people. Like the way the plants are set up, it's like, you know, it's almost like, you know, creating different little clumps or clusters among the way the plants are set up, like creating like little recesses among the plants and stuff. And I think each of us in this weird flashback will see something that we can pull from to create a detail of the past. So whoever the flashback feels most targeted to goes first. So who feels more called to from this particular setup? And then you would pull one of those details of the past and then answer that prompt.
And then we just go around the table.
Yeah.
Like each person.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I gotta figure out which one Lyterdansing would feel for. Let's see. And the problem with this is that all of these prompts are delicious, and I don't know which one to pick.
I think I know which one I want to pick.
Okay. If it calls to you, and you know, feel free and go first because I'm still trying to decide. Okay.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah, I think I know which one I'm doing. But I think I have to do mine last because what I'm going to be doing is going to be like a complete shit move. So please, everybody else go
Oh,
first. Yeah.
Okay.
if you wanna do your last, then maybe I can start, and then we go me, Sirano, Remi, Lyterdansing. Okay, so I think for Elias, I'm going to go if I bump into someone I know personally in my own time. It's going to be someone from my past before the hotel. I shouldn't be here. Yeah, so I think for Elias, he gets out, sees the weird body in the um greenhouse, and just thinks, "Well, that's going to waste some time, but let's see what is going on here." And he starts walking around until he sees among the people someone from the city he was in when that was being sacked, and that made him go into the hotel. Um, and so he approaches the person and asks, "Theodorus, is that you?" And the the young man looks at him like, "Oh, that was my grandfather." And I think Elias will, "Oh, huh, grandfather, right? That uh, how 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 old are you? And where is Theodorus?" And the young man would just say, "Oh, no, I'm. Who are you?" "Oh, I'm Elias. I knew your grandfather." Um, and I think they will have a quick chat, and most of what Elias will think of is he has been in the hotel for a long time, and clearly he like time is not passing normally to him, or at least like his biological time is not passing normally, and he has been in the hotel for what may be close to a century, just serving it. Yeah, not exactly having much of a life in that time.
Should I go next? Okay. Okay. I think this party puts me back. I think this was after the first commission I had was going well. This was where I met my soon-to-be bodyguard, servant, confidant whose attractions I super misunderstood. Um, yeah, that was Asher, and he was such a faithful person. He died for me later on. I know this. He doesn't know it now, but he must be here, right? He must be. So Sirano goes and tries to find Asher because this is where he should be, right? And I think Asher is actually there. Little awkward, big guy, muscular, fighting guy, not somebody who's at a fancy party, actually, usually. And I think Cyrano walks up to him and well says, hey, we're going to meet soon, but I want you to have this. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for everything that is going to happen. Please understand that I can't say everything I need to because I don't want to change the past or create a paradox or whatever. I don't know, but have my signet ring here. I don't know if it means anything. It probably doesn't right now, but I just want you to know that despite the fact that I couldn't be what you wanted me to be, I care deeply. I do. And I give him the ring, and while he stares like, what the fuck was this guy? And Sirano is super in his feels, obviously, and just I guess then gives them him I think it was a him the signet ring. Or maybe he makes a mistake taking off the rings. It's not the signet ring. It's the promise ring that Caviscado gave him. He will realize that later, but he gives that to Asher, and then he runs. Like little, as I said, he's emotional. He can't see properly because he's not crying, but he sits kind of very close to it. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Remi is getting into that party, looking for a drink. There is a bar somewhere in that greenhouse. And he gets to it. He grabs a glass. He looks at a woman. He cannot put his finger on it, but he thinks he already know her. Maybe something in her voice, the accent, which reminds him of the island where he came from. The woman is talking to a group of people, and she's foraging in a bag, a handbag, and she's getting all kind of stuff. Too many stuff out from the bag that the bag should carry. It's just a tiny bag, but she gets stuff and stuff and stuff. And ivory with a specific mark. And that's the gun he used to commit his crime. So he's troubled. And is more than troubled when the woman puts the bag someplace on the floor and gets far from it. So he gets to it, find easily the gun, put it in his pocket, and look back to get out of this party. But the first thing he look is on the ivory part of the gun, because there was a mark on it when he get it in his past, but he added a mark, and the gun he has now in his hand has not the second mark, the one he put it. So it's a gun before he made his crime. So he's very confused about that. But he thinks he needs a gun, so keep it.
And I think Lyterdansing will glide out of the cage after everyone else has kind of like drifted off into the other clustered groups or what have you. And I think he'll go further than the others. It's almost like there's a pathway that seems to open up among the hedges and groupings of the plants and trees. And he begins to smell pool water. And then he sees the shine of the moving waters of the pool. But this time, there's someone waiting for him by the pool. It's them. But this time, this person is them with long dark hair, regular human-like eyes, not silver, not strange, but like probably like regular storm gray or something like that. And this person is just lounging by the pool in like a cover up, like of a time where just wearing a bathing suit and then just like having a cover up on top. And this person will turn to them and turn to Lyterdansing and say,
Ah, I didn't realize that there was going to be guests. I thought this was a private party.
And Lyterdansing approaches, hands behind their back, says, I wasn't aware that anyone was even going to be here. This is a closed off area.
It's never closed off to me. I own this part.
And Lyterdansing will approach even closer and look down and say, there are no owners here. Not here, not this. Never. And she'll smile in their face and say,
this hotel has reach, but there are also those that have fingers in every pie, including the ones that reach across reality.
And Lyterdansing will sigh and will reach out to, as if they're going to, caress her face, and instead will reach out and clutch at her throat. And basically the camera turns to just kind of like see their face and like just see their eyes glow a little bit brighter as we hear some sounds. And we see their hands as they lift them up, and they're even darker than before. And the hotel immediately retaliates by, there's hands that come up behind Lyterdansing and drag them immediately into the water. Like, you'll hear shouting, like the most human sort of shouts that nobody has ever heard from Lyterdansing in quite some time. And it's like, it's loud enough that even you all in each of your different areas, flashbacks, will hear it as well. Splashing, yelling, cursing. And you can decide whether you try to get out of your particular places or if you try to remove yourself gracefully from your particular flashback. But I will say that Lyterdansing will be dragged down under after some struggle, and then will find themselves soaking wet down by the front desk, and will frustratingly smash their hands against the floor and go back to wherever they take repose, because they shouldn't have done that, and the hotel knows it. So
I think Remi runs to the elevator to get out, and is holding very, very hard the gun he just got, in order to not lose it to this reality changing. He doesn't know how to call it, but he wants to keep it, and he has a firm grip on it.
I think Sirano arrives back at the elevator. He's left, so he's still very introspective, considering. And just turns up there. He doesn't even really notice that Remi is there. Just plays with the ring, and then suddenly looks at his hand and says, "Oh no!" and looks at Remi. That was the wrong ring. I gave him the wrong. Oh my! I made a mess of it again. Gave him the wrong ring.
And I think Elias also leaves through the elevator and goes to the bar to get something to drink and to maybe play a pack of cards with some of the other staff in the hotel.
Besides Remi bringing back the gun, and do you think that you catch hold of the gun? Like, do you think you keep it all the way back to your new room?
I think so, yes. But that I don't look at it. I'm sure I get rid of it after I committed my crime. But maybe I don't. I don't remember. I thought I'd throw it into the ocean, but maybe I kept it. There is doubt with these scratches and marks on the ivory part. He's troubled, but he's not looking at it right now to keep it like a Schrödinger cat. So if you don't look at it, it may be from the past, or maybe it's a real one.
So you're not even checking to see if it's got the... Oh, God.
No.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Elias, do you take anything from the greenhouse party?
No, just this notion of time.
Got it. Oh, man. And Sirano, oh my gosh, you gave the wrong ring.
Yeah, well.
Sirano.
Yeah.
Oh, I said it before and I say it again. Such a himbo. Oh my God. We love him. We love him to death. All right, great. And for their trouble, Lyterdansing just got a soaking. Very bad soaking. Yeah. And hotel didn't like it. So with that, we're going to take a break. We're going to take 10 minutes, and then hopefully by that time I'll decide what game we're going to play. So, let's go ahead and take 10 minutes. See you then.
Yeah.
All right. We are back, and I have decided we're going to play Dancing in the Dark. Yep, or an expedition. So, it'll be me with, I think after that elevator ride to the greenhouse party, how is Elias doing after that?
He's shaken. Yeah, definitely shaken.
Okay. Do we think? Yeah. Do you think it shows? Like, do you think he's like looks a little distracted?
Yeah, he's definitely more distracted, less there. He's more introspective at this moment.
I think, like, as you're going about your duties, maybe, like, going down a particular hallway or something like that, you get the smell of petrichor in your nostrils as, like, crushed leaves and fresh rain, like, start to assail your senses. and maybe like in the shadows, like you just get the glimmer of starlight before you hear a voice behind you say, "What bothers you so much, Elias?"
Who asked this?
You
Who's
know
here?
me.
Lyterdansing?
Yes.
I don't know. I saw someone, or I thought I saw someone who I hadn't seen in a while, and that also made me realize that in a while, maybe more like 100 years or something.
Was that your first time seeing that?
Yeah, I knew I had been working here for some time. I've seen my fair share of guests and of, well, people like you, but I hadn't realized how long it had been.
The hotel will do that to us. To you, to the guests. Time is not a concept it wants anyone to understand. With good reason. With so many entities and forms and people wandering around, you think it wants everyone to realize where they come from, when they've been? But why does that bother you?
I've served the hotel because it saves me, but I'm wondering if I shouldn't try to have a life outside here. What is the point, Like it saves me, and then for me to spend eternity as a servant.
If you ask Walmsley, she'll say that it is in her nature to serve. But she has other reasons, I'm sure. It just depends on if you think there are limits. And limits to you. Have you ever really looked at this place, Elias?
I mean, I've been working here, so yeah, I've seen a lot of it.
Let's test that theory, shall we? And this is where you'll see Lyterdansing come from behind you and, like,
Hmm.
kind of like shift into place. And they appear as someone who is in like one of those like tunic robes, like it's like a high-necked collared tunic that just like goes all the way down to the floor, long sleeves, and like you see their white hair, and then like you just get the spot of their silver cat eyes, and but they're stretched out, like they're much taller than a regular human, and they kind of turn back to you, and you sort of see like a smile on their featureless face, but you're not sure if you actually saw that or not. And they kind of lead you. You see like a kind of a glow in front of them, as if, come on, like, follow me, right? And so this is where we're going to begin the unexplored area of the hotel. So maybe
Mm.
again, you're like on your rounds and you think that you've seen this particular place before, but when Lyterdansing will like light it up a little bit, you're like, wait, this doesn't look like something that you've seen before.
Mm.
Like, what, where do you think that you start and see and think, hey, I have not seen this particular hallway? Like, what in the hallway gives a detail that you have that you think Elias has not seen?
Let's go with the like the walls,
Mm-hmm.
the pattern on the walls.
Yeah.
It's something that has not seen before. It's also um very characteristic. I'll go with a bunch of geometric shapes, and it's the kind of thing that like okay, if you've seen this, you know you have
Yeah, exactly. It's very distinct.
yeah.
But you you have not seen this before in your travels, in your century here, if that's what you think, right? So, okay, so in the mural board, which I'm gonna like start to share. Hold on, give me a second. So anyone can play. Begin by describing the discovery of an unexplored area of the hotel, a cordoned off wing, basement, blah blah blah. Okay. Decide who's going to investigate it. So Lyterdansing is going to start introducing Elias to it and their reasons for going. Something to draw on, yes. Okay, so created the whole thing, grid of paper. And during the game, anyone may ask for details of the setting or pause to play out a scene. Okay, so
Hmm.
we're on our map. Let's see. I'm gonna pick out one of the things to start on. So I'll probably pick out. I'll go to the opposite side from where everybody else has been. It's fine. To be contrary, so I'll start at one of the yellow ones. Let's see. D4 to find out how many doors it has. So rolling, it has 3 doors. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. Give it some doors. Yeah, sorry if the arrows look a little bit squingy, but I'll fix those later on. Unless somebody else wants to fix them for me. Anyway, so 3 doors. And then D6 to find out what type of room it is. So let's find out. It is a 6. Uh-oh. Yep. Secret. A room deep within the bowels of the hotel that contains one of its secrets. Hubba hubba. You think you've been here for quite some time, Elias. But do you think you know the true heart of the hotel? What makes this place beat? What makes this place breathe and live as its own thing?
Well, it serves the guests mostly.
Ah, how naive of you. You think it does. I think it serves something of itself. Perhaps on occasion it is benevolent, and then other occasions it is serving its own needs, whatever that is. And I think, well, come and see for yourself. So, Lyterdansing will bring you down this passageway, and as this passageway, comes through, I think you start seeing the walls like gain this kind of pulsation, right? You don't see it, you feel it. And in response to your human responses, like you have a heartbeat, you breathe, this hallway that you're going down starts to do the same. Not in time with you, but it has the same kind of living feeling to it. And as you get closer, you go further down the hallway, it's like, going towards like, a door that's distant. It gets stronger. You feel it. Like in the marrow of your bones, it's something that is like, within you that it's like you're getting closer to something massive, something gigantic, something gargantuan. How do you feel about that? And Lyterdansing's just gliding just ahead of you, perhaps staring back at you as they're doing so, smiling. How do you feel about it?
Elias is definitely more unsettled than he normally would be.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's already not a very normal situation, but because of what has happened lately, he's a little bit off. And so with this, he is feeling, heart rate racing and a bit of dread about what he may find out now.
Right. So while your heart is racing, it's like, do you hear this moo, moo,
Mhm.
moo, and you feel it underneath your feet. And before you know it, you get to this door. And this door is solid looking, but then it seems to have this slight curvature to it that
Mhm.
seems to like expand and contract, expand and contract. And Lyterdansing will go forward and put one of their hands with their unnaturally long fingers on it, and you'll see how dark and well, yeah, extremely dark and like almost like absolute darkness. Their hand and arm look when they put their appendage on it, and moves. Like you could see the door moving up and down, like underneath their hand, and they look back at you and say, "We are here. We're here at the heart of the hotel. It can't sense us necessarily here because it is working elsewhere. It is thinking of all the places where it has been, and all the places it can be, and all the places that it is now. This is where it
Have
lives."
you been here before?
Yes, but I didn't realize what it was until recently.
What's inside this door?
I think after so long, I think it's the heart. It is the heart of the hotel.
And I think Elias would try to open it.
It does not have a handle per se. It has
Mm.
indentations you could try to pull on. It has, you know, uh, grooves in it that you could try to tug on it to get it to
Mhm.
open.
Mhm.
But Lyterdansing will put a hand on yours first, and it's surprisingly gentle, for all that it looks unnatural, and they'll say, "If you choose to do this, you may harbor a secret that the hotel may not want you to share, and therefore may never let you go. Are you willing to do that?"
I don't think it wants to let me go in any case.
Your choice. What is it they say? Free will and all that?
I think he'll go ahead trying to open it.
Okay. And so, if you try to open up the door, I think you'll see darkness at first. It's like you're swallowed up into sound. Like you're part of the vacuum of the particular beat that you open up into. Like, how, like, maybe you go into an echo chamber, and then all of a sudden
Mhm.
it's like, you're you were outside of the sound, now you're inside of the sound, and you're within the sound itself, and it's bouncing inside your ears. That's the way it feels. And it's dark. What does it feel like to you? What does it smell like to you being in here?
I think it's going to smell like maybe a bit musky, because it's wood, but like it hasn't been open in a long time, and has accumulated some humidity.
Hmm. I can give us some light, but are you sure you want to see further?
And what do we hear anything else? Do we?
You hear the heartbeat. I mean, like, again, it's like that weird, like, very big but hollow thrumming.
Mm-hmm.
But underneath that, what are the sounds of cities evacuating? What are the sounds of burning? What are the
Oh,
sounds of people escaping?
I think at that, Elias will turn around. Yeah, yeah. At that, he definitely turns around and decides he is done with it.
Yeah. And you won't hear whether Lyterdansing is following you or not, but you will. There's like a few entrances outside of here. Like it's you as you start to run.
Oh,
Sorry.
wait a minute. What does Lyterdansing here?
Mm.
Lyterdansing hears the flapping of wings. Hears screaming of humans, but also of throats that are not of human origin at all, and of things that have seen in so many directions and through so many rifts. And Elias has already run for one of the exits, but he doesn't see Lyterdansing. Sorry. He doesn't see Lyterdansing's eyes and the silver tears that start to fall from his eyes onto the onto the dark ground. So he starts to back away out of this chamber, maybe following Elias. So pick one of the directions, Elias, and go ahead and roll a d4 and then a d6.
So I'm going down to this blue one, and I rolled a 1 on the d4 and another 6 on the d6.
Okay, so I just realized I put 2 entrances on that blue one, so let me move one of them to a different place. Hold on, let me just get rid of that one, and then a different entrance. So you went the roundabout way into that blue one, but go ahead and make another entrance out of that blue one, like however many doors that you rolled, and then figure out like what you want to make as that secret. As I figure out another entrance out of the heart of the hotel. let's have this entrance go all the way over.
And now it needs to be a secret.
Okay, yes. So what kind of secret do you want for that particular room? Which kind of makes sense. You came out of the heart of the hotel, man. I mean...
Yeah, probably won't. I think the day manager would be cool.
Oh, shit. Yeah, because we're not supposed to have heard about, like, what happened to the day manager. We're not supposed to discuss it. So. So, you run.
Yeah.
And Lyterdansing's probably slowly following after you. But what do you, when you stumble out of there, what do you find in this new room?
The new room, I think it's going to be a very sparse room. It's not particularly big. I'll say it's maybe something like a 3x3, something like that. And there's a table, a desk in the center of it. It's full of cogs and weird mechanisms and just papers. It's all very chaotic. And there's an old man sitting by it and messing with some weird mechanism.
Hello?
Who are you? I don't think I've met you before in the hotel.
And then, like, kind of moves his glasses and then checks like a big ledger off to the side. Don't you normally report downstairs? Elias,
Yeah.
yes?
Yes. I'm really sorry, but who are you? How do you know my name?
I'm the day manager.
Oh, I have met the night manager before, but I've never met you.
They don't talk about me much.
Why?
Oh, after that incident with the invasion, however many centuries ago, they won't talk about it. They won't discuss me anymore. So I'm back here.
What do you do? Wait, what? Are you allowed to walk through the hotel?
Not really. It's not part of my duties anymore, and they find me more useful doing this. And he gestures to all the papers and the weird mechanisms and stuff.
Oh.
Do you know why you're here?
One of the anomalies in the hotel, they led me to a weird room, and I'm just trying to get back, really.
Yes. Let me see if I can find a map. And he starts to shuffle through all of the stuff on his desk.
Tell me, do you know how long you've been here?
Oh. Long? You still use concepts of time, really? Oh. Well, I suppose it's the easiest way to talk about it, I think. That's why I say centuries, because it seems to be the only way people can discuss it. Millennia? I think that's the term you use. Yeah.
And why do you stay?
Because it's fun. And he just gives you a look like, why not, you know? It's the most varied amount of interesting things that can happen, or
entities and people that you can deal with, although that's not really in my duty roster anymore, especially after the things that had happened. But while you have more of a front-facing job, it's easier because, again, you have such a varied amount of things that you can see and do and interact with. Mine? Well, I help keep this place going. I manage during the day. Yes.
Right. Have you found a map? Sorry, bothering.
Map. Yes. Here we go. And he'll hand you a piece of paper. The piece of paper is blank.
Right.
There you go.
Right. Do you need anything? Do you need any kind of help? Do you?
No, I mean, again, I'm the only one that tinkers with these things. They've found that keeping me busy with these helps me keep the wiring going, because if they let me do anything else, then something's going to explode somewhere, out there. So.
Right. Well, I think it was a pleasure to meet you.
Lyterdansing's hand will fall on your shoulder behind you. I think we should go.
Yeah, I think so too.
Drop by any time. I might have some little gadget or something that might help during the night time. Nights fall very strangely around here, as I've heard.
Yeah, that Elias turns around and leaves with Lyterdansing.
Oh, and before you completely step out of the room, I mean, he'll call out. It's like, remember, if they haven't already put up the placards, make sure you stay out of the outer courtyard and the garden. Oh, wait, the swimming pool. Sorry. And he goes back to tinkering. And then Lyterdansing will lead you out. And yes, that is a strange one. They still don't talk about it. They still don't talk about him.
Do you know him? Did you know him?
I know a little bit why they won't discuss his whereabouts. I don't think we'll find this room again. He saved them. He saved the hotel. But the way he did it...
Saved the hotel from what?
Lyterdansing won't answer you for a second. And then he'll ask, humans have ethical concerns, correct?
Yeah.
There's that choice of saving a few versus many, if I recall correctly. He decided to save a few. And some ones, some things are, or have been covering it up. And so he remains there, tinkering, creating things to guard the hotel. Or maybe the hotel keeps them there to keep him happy. But whether that's true or not, who's to say? Let's try this entrance. And, go out the other way. Oh, a 3-door one. Okay. So let's see.
Yeah, that's odd.
Yeah, I mean, Lyterdansing will even admit that. Like you'll even see like a kind of like a sheepish smile like at their lips, which is like for an anomaly is kind of odd looking to begin with. So yeah, whoops, not a text. I want an arrow. Okay, let's see what. Okay, this is weird. So let's see. Let's do that one. I know I'm going skewed all over the place, but there's a reason for it because we're coming from secret places, okay? It's not going to make any sense. Too bad. Of course, one's going to lean from a billiards room because, again, not going to make any sense. I'll figure out how to make them less skewy later on. There. Okay. Now, what am I rolling on? Let's see. 5. What's 5? 5 is leisure. Okay. We could stop there. We're going to have a place of fun and relaxation after all that weirdness. Think arcades, indoor pools, casinos, and lounges. Of course, like, suggestions of billiard set already broken, faceless blackjack dealer, pinball machine that speaks, a grand piano, sauna with no lights, a gamble for your soul. What are you feeling? You want to lounge? You want to gamble, or you want to go into an arcade? What do you think?
I think after all that, I think it'll be the gamble one. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So let's go into. We'll call it the casino. Hold on. Let me like write this down, and then I'll stop sharing because we'll stop that particular place there. Casino. There we go. Okay. So let's end it with a scene here of we go down a short passageway and we start seeing more lights, like like the bright like moving lights and stuff like that, and it's like after the two weirdness things that we just saw, it's like it's kind of a relief, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when we enter in, it's like we start hearing the chink 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 chink, or like kind of like murmurs of people like like throwing cards or like um, you know like pulling levers at the slot machines or something like that, if that's like a little casino. So well, this is almost relaxing in comparison. What do you want to play?
Yeah. Oh.
Or actually, has Elias been in one of these places before? I mean, even for 100 years?
No, he's not been in a casino like that.
Mm.
He knows how to play cards, but not this.
Okay, got it. And if you say that out loud, I think Elias is going to be excuse me, Lyterdansing is going to be like, oh, you haven't seen one of these before. Interesting. Well, then he'll lead you to one of the machines that's actually unoccupied, and he'll say, very simple. Pull the lever, see if you can get matches. 3 in a match, and you win.
Yeah, that does seem simpler than what we've been through.
Simple.
Yeah, I think it pulls the lever.
Yeah. And if you want to roll on it to see if you win something, go for it.
I'll roll 3d6s, and if they match.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Which they won't. But...
No.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Though sadly not a match.
Not a match, but I think we'll see like disappointingly that's not a match, but something will ding inside the machine and something pops out. What pops out? It's an object.
I think it will be like it's going to be like one of those astro, yeah, an astrolab, yeah, and it's going to look like the metal is going to look like one of the things that the day manager was tinkering with.
Well, you look at that. A souvenir.
I think Elias would just like look around, see if there's anyone watching. If
Take it. It's yours.
Well, this has been a day. Do you want to try your hand at it?
Sure. Let's me roll a 3d6 here on which dice? 2, 2, and 3. Okay, match. Let me see. What would I get? What would Lyterdansing get? I think there's a ping. There's a couple of pings inside the machine, and something does fall out into the slot. It's a little pendant. And I think the pendant is of a winged creature that looks like it has many eyes. And they hesitate before they reach down and actually take it. And Lyterdansing won't say anything, but they'll take it and they will slip it into their robe. I think I know our way back from here.
Well, that would be great. Lead the way, please.
Yes. And I think they'll lead you back into the into a billiards room. So consider that a way back to some kind of normalcy. Again, I'll figure out how to unsquidge these arrows. But yeah, Lyterdansing will lead you back into a billiards room, into more familiar territory. So yeah, and that is Dancing in the Dark. That would come round to okay. Sabine, you there? Boop, boop, boop.
I am here, yeah.
Okay, great. Didn't read the chat. Oh my gosh, amazing. I think we have time for one more game before Stars and Wishes. So if you want to pick one,
I'm a bit lost, actually, because we don't have a lot of connections between the people, right? So it's kind of hard to figure out who I would like to go playing billiard with or something. Because I don't want to go into another expedition right now. I mean, I would have, but I don't want to always choose the same minigame. Also, that leaves the investigating stuff off.
Well, don't forget. I mean, like, you know, like most of these games, if not all of these games, can be done more than once in different combos.
Yeah, but I want to choose another game.
Okay, that's fine.
Not the same one that I did last time. And I think I might like to go billiard playing with Remi to figure out what's going on. See, actually, of the void, because I realized I can't hear anything from him, and I was able to hear the void people, right? So remember that I found the old character keeper. It's wild. Yeah, but maybe try to catch up with him when he's at a billiard playing, and just inviting myself to play with him to figure out what's going on, and if he wants to, I don't know, infect me with the void, or if he's just a regular person. I was kind of too paranoid, which, you know, after everything that happened might actually be true. Yeah, so If that's okay with you, Nicolas? Nicolas?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah. Hit me with your best shot over
Yeah.
billiards. Let's see. Who needs to have coins? I can't remember. Oh, yeah. You both have to have a coin to flip. So on your turn, see how many balls you sink.
So, how we came to be playing a game together, is that okay for you? If for me, if Sirano just shows up and says, "Oh, you're playing. I didn't know. I would mind a game. I wouldn't mind a
Yes.
game myself."
Maybe I'm waiting for something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what. Maybe we'll see. I'm around a billiards table, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe I'm just playing with the balls. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
there are some balls
Mm-hmm.
on the table, and I'm just pushing them with hands by hand. And you came by, and
Mm-hmm.
you offer to play, and you caught me by surprise, and I say yes. Why not?
Okay.
I've got my glasses on me, so maybe
Mm-hmm.
you can. Right now, you can't read my
No, I
eyes.
can't. That is yes. Yes, that is and I am also still wearing my blaster. I don't take that off usually because I'm a soldier kind of guy. So I don't see myself as a threat, but you don't know that. So this might be totally sinister what I'm doing here, right? Like I'm trying to trap you or something. Okay. Other players may join freely if it makes sense for their characters to be there. I think at the start it's just us. If anybody wants to join in later on, that's fine. Might be interesting. Okay. Take for first term, everyone must decide on one question, the break, to be answered by every character in the scene. Number yourselves, then use a random number generator to determine who will break first. Proceed around the table until everyone has answered the chosen question. First player chosen to break the player chosen to break first will also perform breaks on the billiard table. Okay. Okay, and the questions. We do have questions down there. We need to decide,
For
but
the break,
everybody
it,
needs everybody
yes.
decides on a different question, right? Or can we decide, or
Uh,
do we have to choose the same one?
I think it's
I
like
think
for the break question, it has to
Mm-hmm.
be one that you decide on the one question you both answer.
yes, and it's one
Okay.
we came up with. It's not one of the questions
Mm-hmm.
about
Okay.
from the game. Does anyone have a question they want Remi and Sirano to answer?
I feel the question might be, what do you actually want with me? Right? Because you think I'm here to kill you, probably. And I think you're maybe here to infect me with the void, probably. And answering that question might be like, no, I'm not trying to kill you. No, I'm not trying to infect you with the void, or
Right.
something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we can clear this up, maybe.
Yeah,
If
I think
that's
that
if
would
that
that would actually make sense. Right.
We have to draw a number to see
number
who
yours.
breaks first. Is that right?
Uh-huh. And
If you
we
want to
need
just do a roll off, like just
yeah.
roll a d6 and
Mm.
whoever comes up higher will break
Yeah,
first.
makes sense. Okay.
So,
I've rolled a 4.
I rolled a 3.
okay. So,
Okay. So me. Okay. Where am I?
so
I'm
you break
sorry.
first.
Yeah, but
You break first.
I lost my place on the spreadsheet. Okay. I break first. What does that mean?
So you answer the question first.
You
Okay.
yes.
Um, what I want is to figure out why you ran from me, and know what I want to know is, are you actually an agent of the void come to take me? Is this whole thing a trap? That is my
Yes.
question.
Is this a question you ask me in character, or is it more
Yeah, I'm
like
not entirely sure. After the prayer.
I think it is one of the questions
Okay.
that's down there. Like you both decide on which question you both want to answer.
Okay, so yes, we have to, every character will answer this question.
I mean, we both have to answer the question until everyone here. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you asked me if I'm an agent of the void, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I'm no agent of anyone. I'm just a guy, and I don't know this void gang, which it is. So
That's
no.
a relief. That's a relief. Squint to see your eyes.
Maybe I didn't put my glasses off when I answered that. Maybe
No.
you will come later. And what I want to know about you is who hired you to find me?
No one. I'm not here to find you. I ran away from the void agents.
So when you chased me the other day,
you ran.
No, I ran because you chased me.
No, you saw me and then you ran. And I thought, oh my God, this guy might be a void agent. Okay, because I couldn't see your eyes. And that's, well.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I was maybe a little paranoid actually because of the whole thing that happened before with the void agents, which was pretty bad. And yeah, I'm sorry. I don't even know why you ran.
I ran because I thought you were after me and you were coming for me.
No, I wasn't. I don't even know who you are. Sorry.
I extend my hand and I tell you, well, my name is Remi Fonteneaux.
Oh, yes, I'm Sirano of House Quinlan. You don't know what that is, right? You've never heard of that.
Okay. Nice to meet you. Then shall we play?
Yes. Yeah, let's see how this game is played. I've seen people play it. You poke the balls with the stick and try to sink them into the little holes, right? That's how you play that.
I'm here. Just need to pass a message to my daughter. So.
No problem.
Oh, okay.
I mean, usually you go first, Sabine. So.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So you flip a coin to see how many balls you sink.
Okay. Let's see. Heads is high one. Oh wow. Yeah, I sink one.
Okay, so you sink one, and so I'm gonna mark off one for Sirano to start. Okay, and then choose that amount of questions from the list. So.
Okay. Ask them to any other player, but I think it's fair to say that I just get to ask those to people who are actually in the scene.
Correct.
Okay. Oh, I like this one. The lights flicker and we feel the hotel shift around us while we play. How do you react?
I look back when the lights flickers. I look back at the entrances from the place, the room we're in, because I'm still nervous about someone potentially looking for me.
I think Sirano takes it totally in stride, like flickering lights. Thing isn't shaking, it's fine.
Not like you're on a ship or anything like that. You think, anyway.
Are we? I'm not sure. I'm not quite
sure
if we're not in a ship or not. I don't know. Been in so many ships, it's kind of all blends together.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's your turn.
Yeah. Oh, and then also too, on your turn, you may alternatively choose to scratch. and immediately eliminate one question from the list. That question cannot be asked or answered by anyone for the duration of the game. So it's kind of strategy as well. Like, you can choose to not answer the question, scratch it. So this way it's like your partner can't have the chance to answer it. Because your goal is to get to the point where it's your turn, all questions have been struck from the list, and then you win the 8 ball. Whatever that means, don't really know, doesn't matter. But yeah. And then the person who wins the 8 ball can ask an original question to further your own agenda to any other players in the room or any other players that you choose. Which is interesting because it says any other players you choose. So it could be player as in like player of billiards or player as in, I mean, I choose to interpret it as like you could ask any other player of the game. Who knows? Remi, do you want to scratch or do you want to flip a coin?
I flipped a coin and I get tails. So
you
I
get
got
2
questions.
questions. Yep.
I'm feeling nostalgic. If I ran the other day, it's because I've got some bad people chasing after me. That's why I get here into that hotel and that I hide in here. And I look. Yes.
Do
Go
they
ahead.
want to kill you or just, I don't know.
I don't know what they want.
Okay.
Kill me, made me suffer. They took someone from me,
Oh,
my sister. I got my payback. But by getting my payback, I kind of shake the tree, and many bad people came down from it.
oh, I'm sorry about that.
So sorry if there was some misunderstanding before.
I mean, I'm sorry too. I just,
And I see your harm and I was almost telling you that I'm harmed too by showing you that I've got a gun on the back of my pants, but then I chose not to. Do you let me recover, or do you hold it against me?
Oh, I absolutely let you recover. I'm mostly, you're keeping stuff from me. That's probably fine. I mean, I'm not showing you everything I got. Am I not? Who knows? But no, I'm not holding it against you. I mean, you've just talked about your sister being taken. I mean, that's like, well, yeah, that's harsh, I guess. Yeah. Makes Sirano think about his own sister maybe a little bit. Oh, and it's my turn, right?
It's your turn.
Okay. I think I will scratch one of these questions this time. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm scratching the I know a secret and saw something I wasn't supposed to because, yeah, no, secrets. We've had enough secrets now for now. I think Sirano was just walking around the table trying to figure out how to hit these balls. He's pretty graceful usually. He's limping a bit, I think, but he's never played before. That's pretty clear, but he's picking it up pretty quickly, I guess.
Okay. I will throw a coin, and this time it's heads. So one question. Yes. You've seen me do something strange and out of character recently. Do you ask me to explain? I was thinking about my eyes and how you found it strange the other day. Maybe you can ask me that, or if there is.
I think, I mean, we've been there, but what else did I see you do that is strange? Oh, I will ask you something very different. I will ask you, when we got back from, remember that elevator incident where we were at this
Yes.
weird party? You seemed a little shaken, and I mean, I don't know what happened to you there.
I don't know yet exactly what happened there. It's it's like the tide gets back and forth and back and forth, and I felt like the time was getting back and forth, and I grabbed something from my past, but it came to be my present, maybe my future. And well, I'm no physicist. I don't know how to explain it. It's strange. I got my hand on something that I already got my hand on, but it was in a pristine state, like the first time I got it. But then it changed. But this time it wasn't changed. Yes, it's confusing. Sorry.
I mean, it was very clever to grab something. I gave something away and it was even the wrong thing. You think I can find that again? What I gave away?
Maybe if you can get back to this party.
Well, relationship goals, I guess.
Did you ever get back to this greenhouse?
No. I haven't been able to find it yet. I'm looking for a lot of stuff. But now I think I will roll a 6, which is still heads and gives me a question. Yes, I think I will admit to being afraid or concerned. I'm a little worried about this place, actually. I'm not entirely sure. Is this on a planet or in a ship or a different dimension? I mean, can we even get out? Can we even get out of here? And if so, will we go back to where we came from, or we go to some wildly different place, which I don't want?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, what's not to understand? What is that? Do you think? Where do you think this hotel is? What kind of place?
Well, it's on Beach Street.
On a planet, or
on the planet Earth, where all us humans come from.
Oh, you're one of those, right?
One of those what? One of those what?
We are humans. You just said.
Yes.
Okay.
You are too. No?
No, I mean, not. I'm actually from it's a large asteroid. It's a very luxurious asteroid. It's the Quinlan asteroid. And you haven't heard of that, apparently.
Okay. You see, Remi is more confused than ever. He never tried to get out of the hotel right now, and he saw a few, more than a few strange things, but he has tried to keep it rational. And you telling him the hotel could be on the asteroid or another dimension it's not It's not getting right. And I think that it will miss his next shot and make a scratch. And I will scratch the fourth question starting on the bottom. I remind you of someone else you knew once.
Okay.
And he kind of speaks for himself in aliens, asteroids, ships. What the hell?
I mean, I'm human. If you can't.
Yes, but not from us. That's what you.
No.
No.
Don't think so. No.
But it could explain. Okay. Strange. So as I scratch, it's your turn.
Okay. Oh yeah, right. Okay. I think I want to ask another question and play another ball. Oh, I got heads again. Just I can't roll anything but sixes. So I think I'm feeling generous, and if I can explain something or show you something or give you something, or I don't know. I didn't mean to confuse you or blow your mind or anything. So there's something I can do for you.
Yes.
Okay.
I saw your strange gun. I thought it was just something from another country or some of custom stuff, but I saw sci-fi movies. Is this thing shooting lasers?
Yeah, it's shooting. Well, actually, it's forget perhaps the blaster. It's actually, I think. Look, I'm not a physicist, as you said. It's shooting little balls of energy. I would demonstrate. Wait, it has settings, so I turn it to the lowest setting and looks out of the door before shooting it because he doesn't want to hit someone walking past. And then he shoots.
Maybe there is a plant in a pot. You can.
No, he won't shoot just a plant. The plant hasn't done anything to him. But there is a picture on a wall of some very stern-looking person, and he shoots that, and the bolt goes out of the room. It just hits the wall. It won't go further, I think, but it will create a hole in the wall. I don't know if Elias is close by. I hope not. I don't want to get into trouble because I've damaged them. And he look at the wall and says, "Well, that's not a very stable kind of wall." Pokes his finger through the hole.
Yes. Okay. It makes sense more and more. Thank you.
Sure.
A nice throw tails. So 2 balls. I'm feeling expensive. What do you want to know about me? You think you saw you see that after that demonstration my mind is maybe less confused and maybe I'm more welcoming to any question you could ask.
I think yeah, it's a very obvious question. So you said you're not a physicist. What are you then? Or does that question make sense?
No. I never thought about what Remi was. I'm a delivery guy.
Oh, Okay.
Yes, early on the morning, I deliver newspapers, and then I switch back and
I can't hear
party with
Remi.
Oh,
friends.
we need to check your sound, Nicolas, because it dropped out.
Okay.
Like we could see you speaking, but I mean, like it dropped out.
Okay.
Is it better now?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So I said I was a delivery guy,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
Yes.
I deliver newspapers in the morning and press and stuff like that, and then I deliver beverages through the island to bars, restaurants, and stuff like that.
So you're a courier, like
Yes,
that is
kinda.
a time-honored profession.
Yes, really very tidy schedule stuff.
I am honored to meet you. And Sirano gives a little bow.
Yes, and I as I said, I'm afraid of being chased here by wrong people who wants to hurt me for what I did. And my question would be, do you reassure me?
Oh, I mean, I guess if they come for you, I could help you.
Your strange gun will surely help.
I mean, I just don't just have a gun. I mean, I kind of lost my sword, but I see a saber in one of these rooms, and I'm pretty handy with those as well.
Oh, you're a swordsman.
I'm a soldier.
Okay. I'm really happy we get to cross around this table.
Sorry?
I'm happy. I'm happy to have
crossed
you around this table.
Okay. It's my turn. I think I will scratch again. And I think I'm scratching. I'm reluctant to offer you much. Obviously, I'm not reluctant to offer you much. Okay. Sorry, it's your turn again.
Questions with the blue bar next to them are the ones that have already been asked.
Yes, I'm looking. So the one left are the one with no blue, but I
Correct.
think
Correct.
Yes, the last one I think we got it. About where is the? I know it's about someone else. It's not about the hotel. I will scratch that one. The last one about an opinion about. So it's your turn.
It's my turn. I think I wanna hit it again. Oh wow, I got tails. This time I got tails. And I think not many questions left. I think I hope to find common ground with you about I'm guessing I haven't met a lot of other guests in this hotel. It's kind of weird. I'm a social person, as you might have guessed. And I mean, I hope we can maybe do this again or do something else that you like doing, because I'm getting a little antsy, honestly.
I like your company, and I'm happy to spend less lonely time in this place. So, for your information, I changed my room after the incident we got the other day, and Yes. Oh,
Sorry.
And so I got there. Maybe I give you my new room number.
Oh, yeah, I think I will return that and okay. I think it's your turn again.
And I will throw a coin and get. No, you had 2 questions, so you have.
Oh, I have 2
one.
questions. Dang
Yes,
it.
for the tails.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you're right. Oh no. Yeah, I think I would like to persuade you to come and come and see a play with me, because I've heard that they have a theater or a cinema or something. I need to find it, but I mean, it's more fun if there is another person there, right?
I love cinema.
Okay.
So I'll be happy to.
Okay. Cool.
And I try to switch through the channels at the TV on my room, but there is nothing good on that.
Yeah, I always see something I think I know in these shows. Right? I mean, I don't know if that's the same for you.
Anytime I switch a channel, I get to the end of a show and then a series of advertisements. I switch to another channel and then go another time the ending of a show. I never got to the beginning of any shows.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's weird. No, I always see people that I know, and then they're in scenes that I don't even comprehend. Right? There's suddenly someone, you are my evil twin. And I'm like, what the hell? KeMi, your evil twin? No.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And I got ads. So 1 question.
Okay.
I saw you the other day. You were looking for something. What was about it?
Oh, I was looking to find some proton paste or substance to power my communicator so I can tell my boyfriend, who is not here, that I am safe, or as safe as you can be in here, I guess.
Protons.
Yeah.
Sounds like an energy drink or something.
I think it's not a drink, but it's a chemical thing, I guess.
Yes, that's totally what energy drinks are. Chemical things.
Okay. Yeah, but I haven't found any.
If I found any stuff like that, I will get them and get them to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And it's up to you for the.
Yeah. And I think I will scratch the last one. Because, I mean, I don't even know what I hope that you don't bring up. Does that mean we're at the end point?
Yes. So if it is your turn and all questions have been struck from the list, that means Remi wins. You have been awarded the 8 ball. So Remi, you may ask an original question to further your own agendas to any other players you choose. Maybe to one specific player, maybe all of them. You may also sink the last ball and end the game of billiards. So, what do you want to ask?
What makes you sure your boyfriend will answer if you fix your commutator?
My boyfriend. He loves me. Yeah, of course I mean, if he's not dead. If he's not dead, I'm just hoping that he'll answer.
But why didn't you come in here with him?
It's a long story. We were separated. He was on my ship, and I was going out to get some stuff, and then the void people found me, and I ran to this hotel, and he was with me, and he's on my ship still, I hope, at least.
Okay.
I didn't think it would be a big thing. Sometimes you say goodbye, and it's not a big thing, and then it turns out it was a big thing.
And sometimes you don't say goodbye, and that's a big thing too.
Oh yeah, that's true. Ah, damn it.
And I think the last ball that.
Does that mean that you've won?
Yes.
Oh, congratulations. Should do this again.
Yes, and you'll improve.
Hopefully.
Okay, so let's see. That is the billiards game. Okay, so that's Sabine. So who's next after that? So we set up for the next time. That will be Nicolas again. You'll be picking out the next game for next time. All right, great. So if you have time, like a little bit of stars and wishes, I'm going to start us off because what a line is to end off. Sometimes you don't say goodbye, and that's a big thing too. God damn it! Okay. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Yeah, I mean, like, some moments that I wasn't even sure were going to turn out into moments because I thought you two were going to be goofballs together playing billiards, but damn, it really got to some of the feelings at the end. So,
Yeah.
I mean, like, very good for that. And Joe, excellent dealing with the sinister, dready, like eerie bullshit with like the secrets down in the depths of the hotel. Oh my gosh, creepy. And I'm gonna be so happy to tell the other series. It's like, yeah, we found the heart of the hotel. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I mean, like, it was really fun to play these different games and indulge in the flashbacks and stuff. Time after time is always a lot of fun. Whether it be eerie, sad, or horrifying, it's always a joy to play that game. And then dancing in the dark, just like you seeing how far you get or like what you find in this weird ass hotel. So I can't wait to see what our series discovers next. So yeah, wishes. Yeah, we need to create proton energy drinks for sure. And yes, if anybody wants to, if we indulge and want to create a place where we play a mini game, or in the expedition, like in Dancing in the Dark, we create the theater cinema or like the training room, like, please feel free and do so. I mean, like, this is a big ass hotel. It's got stuff. Of course it's got to have a fitness room. Come on now. Of course. So yeah, just wishes to keep seeing what this place has, and yeah, keep going. There was something else that I wanted to say mechanically, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it is, so I'll mention it at the end if I remember. That's me. All right, cool.
I can go next. Stars to the flashbacks. Those were fun. It's always fun. Specific stars to you, Mads, for making Lyterdansing so creepy and weird and sad. That is interesting. Yeah, and then stars to you, Nicolas, sorry, for the billiard scene and the whole misunderstanding with this chase scene. I thought that was a lovely little mini arc that we did with these two characters, and yeah, I really like that. Wishes wise, I think I would. I haven't had a scene with Lyterdansing, so I would like to be creeped out by Lyterdansing at some point or other in the future, please. Yeah, and other than that, I think I would like to lean more into people who aren't in the scene taking over the NPCs that are there.
True.
I like
Um,
creating Arnold.
yeah, for me, I think the stars are basically the same as Mads. So both I like the creepy secret rooms, the hard. It felt very hard, like the game also. And the day manager was also interesting. And also definitely the billiards game. I was also expecting a more lighthearted, more just funny hijinks, but it definitely got deep, especially by the end. So yeah, that was really cool.
Any wishes?
And yes,
Um, yeah. So for the flashback, I picked that one because I thought I was going to make everyone interact more. But in the end, basically, we all did our own individual things. So I think I'm looking for games where like more people interact with each other because it feels like we have the games for two people and then we have the games for multiple people, but most of them's like you narrate this, you narrate this, you narrate this, and you don't really have the interaction. So I think I'm going to be looking at the game, see if there's a way to deal with that.
I mean, there's probably like a way that you can like maneuver us into groups, and like if you look at the activities, it's like some of those things like you can kind of like engage people all in a scene, right? Like, the
Right.
breakfast one especially. I mean, like cuz people can come in and out of that one and like interact with each other. So, I mean, like we definitely did it last night where everybody was in the scene and like came in and out and it was like, causing each other havoc, which was great. So, yeah, I mean, like please feel free, and then like if you want to facilitate it that way, one of the ways
Mm,
to do that would be to ask questions of each of us and like kind of like see if you can kind of bring us in, like if you
right.
want to like see about doing it that way. So yeah, that's the one way to try it. Okay, so cool.
uh, yes, stars for what we say. I really liked the idea of us four getting into the elevator and getting out into a strange party. That was fun to play. Uh, Stars for Sirano with all the interactions we got. Uh, and I really liked the creepy expedition into the hut of the hotel, into the hut, starting at the hut of the hotel. And some of these creepy places are, I want to get them, to explore and to find some stuff there. Wishes. I want to share maybe a more scene with Elias and Lyterdansing because Remi didn't interact with them directly much. So and maybe Arnold too because I I almost get him into the flashback scene, but I will find a place to make him reappear.
I love that. Like, let's have like some NPCs that we have as our buddies or something like that. That would be so cool. Amazing.
Yes.
Oh man. So just as a reminder, it's like you have access to the mural board like in between sessions. So please feel free and play around with the bulletin board because the other series have access to that as well. So it could be fun to see. Just indulge once a day or just like whatever day you want. I mean, like it's fine. And then of course, if you want to play around with the private eyes, like just see like because I think we mentioned some weird shit that uh like we experimented and like found today. So yeah, I mean like if out of um you know, out of context or like out of the hotel, like you are these archivist characters that find out about these things or find out about these people. I mean, like, what does somebody outside of the hotel know about Remy Fonteneaux? What does somebody outside of the
Yeah.
hotel know, like, have heard about, like, Cyrano in that particular time or place, right? So, different things like that, and yeah, it could be fun to play around with. So, think about it, and I will see you guys for next time. All right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Enjoy.
All right, see ya.
Bye.